Latavius, just what was working for you today? I think 130 yards on the ground for yourself.
I think got to start up front. Giving us some lanes, especially on those big runs, getting the ball outside, getting on the edge and blocking, and just hitting it. Hitting it when it's there. Gaining the yards that need to be gained, and then those big gains again. Those guys getting out on the edge and giving me an opportunity.
You guys have been in a lot of close games. It'd be easy to maybe pack it in, say, hey, the season's close to being over. What is it about this group that you guys have kept battling the way you have?
Look, the message has been to control what we can control, and I think if you look at the games we've been in, we've been right there, and so we've never felt that we didn't have the team to do it, the team to win, and so we're just going to continue to go to work every week and find ways to be better and look forward to that Sunday to try to put it all together, and I think we did that today.
When you were able to battle for that touchdown, was part of you thinking you'd done all the work and then Marlon got the touchdown previous, so then he does some of the work and you're able to make sure you take advantage of that opportunity and make sure you find the six?
Yeah, I messed with him. He was looking to the sideline like, you coming in? But for me, man, it's all about winning. All right, that feeling we feeling today right now, that's what it's about. I just want to win, regardless who gets the touchdowns. And so, but I did mess with him. I said, now if you didn't get that, you was coming out. So, but I think we feed off each other. I think that's what's important in the running back room. And so, when I got that opportunity next, I had to make sure I punched it in. So, again, it feels good to win, though.
Yeah, Latavius, your career, first of all, you're 32 years old. as you
Really?
You're not 32-year-old backs aren't supposed to get 100-yard games.
Yeah,
what has been the key? Because now this is your 8th straight season also of at least 500 yards.
Yeah. I was messing around and talking with George Payton, and so I'd be, if I don't acknowledge the good genes that I have, so got to appreciate my mom and dad and blessing me with this body, but I continue to take care of it. This game mean a lot to me, and, as I was sitting home in September, I didn't know whether or not I'd be able to get a call and play. And so, and the hardest part was knowing that I still could contribute to whoever that was. And so, for me, it's just taking advantage, taking care of my body, taking advantage, and still being able to play the game that I love. And so, as long as I feel I can contribute, I'll be sitting up here again.
Latavius, what would you say you could attribute today's performance? Yours, the running game. Was it a good week of practice? Was there something specific that happened out there that with a matchup? Why was it so prolific today?
Well, Coach challenged us that second half to, obviously we needed to step up and start putting drives together, convert on third downs. I think we also trusted the run. I'm gonna say it again. It's a mentality. You can't get bored with 3-yard runs, 2-yard runs sometimes. Even the loss of gains, right? It's easy to get discouraged. You gotta trust it. It's a mentality. You gotta believe in it, and then those big ones will come. And so, I think that was a big part of it too. We trust the run game today, and obviously that opens up the rest of the offense.
Latavius, obviously you came here when the Broncos were in a tough spot, and there hasn't been a whole lot of wins with you here. But what have you maybe appreciated about being in this locker room and the attitude of this team with your time being here?
I told those guys, when we broke, is that, again, for a guy who, came off the street, if you will, off a practice squad, into a role, and, I'm out there playing, and, they've only known me for a few months now, but I wasn't with them in OTAs. I wasn't with them in training camp. But they've embraced me, and I really appreciate that, right? It's not easy. And so, I'm just appreciative of that, them, embracing me. I really have enjoyed playing with this team a lot. And so, you know, I'm just thankful, honestly, just thankful for the guys in that locker room. You know, thankful that I can go out there and battle with them. And I think that's why it feels even, you know, better when you're doing it with guys like that.
Did that make getting a game ball a little sweeter for you? And when was the last time you got a game ball?
That's actually might have been the first time I got a game ball in the locker room. I think it is, actually. I've kind of been acknowledged, I think, but that was the first time I got a game ball in the locker room. So, you know, again, at year 10, still checking things off the list. So let's go. Let's keep it going.
Pardon me, I came in late, but you know as well as anybody that this game's tough on a running back at age 30 or beyond. What are you better at 32 than you were at 22?
I probably can, my mentality. You know, I think when you come into this league and, you're young, 21, whatever it is, 22, and, you're not sure, really. You're not sure how to approach the game. You got to learn how to approach the off season. Got to learn how to continue to get better. So I think for me, mentally, I think I know the things that I need to do in the off season. I know the things I need to do during the season. I know how to take care of my body, and that's helped. I think you just got to be aware and continue to find ways to be better, right? Like, I'm not the same guy that I was last year, both physically, mentally. Just continue to improve, continue to find ways to be better. When you have that approach, when you have that mentality, I just think it pays off.
Obviously, you guys had 24 points today, had 28 last week. What do you think for this offense has changed? Like, does it feel like this group, after several weeks, has found some kind of identity or something to build around?
Yeah, I think, again, I think we know we're capable, and all it takes is, one play, some momentum to get things going. And so, for us, we just want to, start faster. I think even the same with last week. We started kind of turn it on in the second quarter, was able to score twice. And then this game in the second half. So we've seen the flashes, throughout the season. And it's just about kind of putting it together, a complete game, and feeding off the defense, right? They've been doing it all year. And, today we did our part, and it felt really good.
Thank you very much, Latavius.
Thank you.